we'll try to understand what is a point. Okay, now बहुत लोग इसके अलग अलग definition देते हैं कि a point is something that has no length, no breadth or no height. Many people say that a point is a circle having radius 0, but I don't find these definitions very much convincing. Because if you say that if a point has no dimensions, no length, no breadth, and no height, how can you draw it on a board? आपको दिखेगा थोड़ी फिर वो in that case, right? So see what you can a broader understanding of a point will be that it is the start of the universe. Okay, you can say that a point is nothing but a start of the universe. So since it is a start, it has no dimensions. I mean, it has no length, no breadth, and no height. Okay, so it is very very small. Okay, we enlarge it. Okay, just to understand as per our convenience. Okay, so this is how a point would look when you basically enlarge it. Many fold, many times. Okay, but in reality, it is nothing but the start of the universe. It's the start of everything. Okay, so this is what a point is. Now if you take a point and if you make it move across a straight line, you'll be generating a straight line, isn't it? Okay, that is why we call it linear, right? So a point, when it basically moves in a particular fashion, it generates a line. Okay, so we'll talk specifically about lines in this particular class. So if I take a line here, okay, and if I take a line separately, about that particular first line here. Okay, we have two different lines here, right? Placed one above the other. Okay, now if you observe carefully, guys, there is a rotational difference between these two lines, right? This we measure using something called as a protractor, right? ये दिख रहा है screen पे आपको protractor. Okay, so we measure the rotational difference between the two lines with the help of protractor, and this rotational difference between the two lines is called as an angle. Okay, तो अगर आपके पास एक ये line है, okay, और दूसरा line ऐसा है, so there is a rotational difference. This rotational difference, okay, the angle between the two lines. Okay, this is what the angle is all about. It is the rotational difference between any two lines. Types of angles. So you might have already studied these types of angles. I'll just give you a brief recap. So what is this kind of angle called? This angle is called as an acute angle. In an acute angle, इसका measure जो भी रहेगा, let's say x degrees. Okay, x will be always greater than 0. Okay, and definitely less than 90 degrees. Okay, that's an acute angle, guys. Okay, so we go on to the second kind of angles here. Okay, the second kind of angle is called as a right angle. Okay, right angle मतलब यहाँ पे जो भी इसका measure होगा, let's say x degrees. Okay, x will simply be equal to 90 degrees. Okay, okay, अब अगर angle 90 से बड़ा हो गया, of course, okay, let's say this x. Okay, this is called as an obtuse angle. Okay, obtuse angle तब होता है when it is basically greater than 90 and less than 180 degrees. Okay, okay, ये दिन तो आपको पता ही होंगे. Let's look at three more types of angles which you might not know already. So what is this? This is the linear angle. Okay, if you talk about this point, okay, I'm talking about point O. यहाँ पे point A और B are two line segments extending OA and OB. This angle is what I'm talking about. Okay, this is a linear angle, right? Because it basically is a straight line, right? Okay, next type. Okay, this is the angle I'll be interested in. This one, right? Okay, this angle is more than 180, right? And this angle, let's say x, this x is definitely less than 360 degrees always. So when this happens, this is called as a reflex angle. Okay, guys. Now last type of angles. Okay, I have two lines overlapping, इसलिए आपको दिखाई नहीं दे रही है शायद. Okay, and they are basically forming one complete round like this. Okay, this is a complete or a circular angle. As simple as that. Okay, so the different types of angles we will completely see, or rather use, in our journey of geometry. So I wanted to understand them very very properly. We can observe that protractor का पूरा measure कितना है, guys? यहाँ से 0 degrees है. You can observe this. यहाँ पे 0 degrees है, and will go up till 180 degrees, right? So this is how protractor works. 0 degrees, 10 degrees, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, up to 180. And same ulta bhi hai if you're measuring from the opposite side. Okay, 0, 1, 0, 10, 20, 30, so on and so forth, right? Okay, so if you place the protractor here, guys, and if you draw a straight line, you will observe that is straight line ka ye rotational difference kitna hai. Okay, is point ke about. Okay, if you form two lines like this, agar ek point hai O, ye dusra point hai, let's say A. So OA and OB can be imagined as two lines separately, right? And they are having a rotational difference of 180 degrees between them. अब मैंने एक तीसरा line यहाँ पे draw कर दिया. Okay, I call it suppose OC. Okay, then I am forming two angles, right? The first angle is here. Okay, and the second angle is here. You can observe very carefully. ये angle कितना दिख रहा है, guys? This is starting from this point 0 and going on till this point, which is 130, right? So this angle will be 130 degrees. And also counting from 0 here, this angle will be how much? 50 degrees. You observe that 130 plus 50 will be nothing but 180 again, right? So 130 and 50 will give you 180 degrees. Likewise, okay, if you draw one more line here, okay, I can observe that three angles are being formed now. पहला एंगल ये है, देखो 0 से लेके 40 डिग्रीज तक. Okay, from 40 till 130, this will be 90 degrees. और ये एंगल है 50 degrees, right? If you add these three again, you have 40 plus 90 plus 50, right? 40 plus 90 plus 50. Again, the total sum is how much? 180 degrees, right? That tells us that if you have n number of lines, okay, and they form n number of angles across a straight line, all these angles will basically, end up to give you the measure as 180 degrees. So some of the angles about a straight line, it's always equal to 180 degrees. Okay, this is called as the linear pair axiom. Across a straight line, you draw any lines you like. मैंने तो यहाँ पे L1 से Ln तक draw किया है in general. Okay, so the angles formed by these lines I have denoted as L1, then L2, then L3 likewise. Okay, this angle here, all these angles here, right? All these angles will basically add up to give you 180 degrees. Of this, now I have two lines L1 and L2 here, and I can observe that I have considered two angles over here. Okay, first angle, or rather the first set of angles I'll consider will be about line L2. About line L2, guys, on this straight line, I have two angles, right? B and A. So I can observe that from the linear pair axiom, B plus A kitna ho jayega, guys? 180 degrees, right? Similarly, if you talk about line L1, okay, about this line L1, I have two angles, A and C. I can observe that A plus C also are lying across a straight line L1, right? So their sum also is 180 degrees. Okay, if you compare these two equations now, you can equate the right hand side and the left hand side. दोनों का right hand side to same ही है, 180 degrees. So just equate the left hand side. This will be B plus A is equal to A plus C. B plus A is equal to A plus C. A cancel ho jayega. You will get B is equal to C. And as you can observe here, these are the two angles they're talking about. B is equal to C, right? Okay, these are called as vertically opposite angles. And just now we have proved that the two vertically opposite angles will be simply equal. So अगर यहाँ पे एक और angle होगा, let's say D, I can say that A will be equal to D by the virtue of vertically opposite angles. Okay, so guys, this is all about intersecting lines. अगर दो lines meet हो रही हैं, then mostly we have the linear pair axiom as we saw, and we saw vertically opposite lines. Okay, the lines which are intersecting. Okay, now let's talk about, guys, the lines which are not intersecting. Okay, now we'll now look at the properties of parallel lines. Okay, पहले हमने start किया about the lines which are intersecting. Now we'll talk about lines which are parallel. Okay, so I have two parallel lines here, L1 and L2. और एक तीसरा line है L1, it is called as a transversal. Okay, guys, so whenever there is an arrangement of two parallel lines, okay, and a third line which basically cuts them in between, okay, the third line it's called as a transversal. Okay, now we observe something. Suppose मैंने एक angle mark किया protractor से, okay, let's denote it angle by A. Okay, और मैंने दूसरा angle measure किया, let's say angle B. Okay, you will realize that A and B both will be equal in measure. Okay, and these two angles are basically called as the corresponding angles. So always remember, guys, along the transversal, the corresponding angles are always equal. So these two angles we saw are equal. Okay, guys, these two angles will also be equal by the property of corresponding angles. In fact, these two angles denoted by the dot, they will also be equal. And these two angles, okay, the arc and the cross, these two will also be equal. Okay, all the corresponding angles are basically equal in measure. And this is the property of corresponding angles of parallel lines. Okay, let's go on to the next part, guys. So we proved that these two angles are each equal and they are equal to A. But guys, from vertically opposite angle, हम बोल सकते हैं कि ये दोनों angles equal है ना, right? The ones I'm showing right now. Okay, this and the angle opposite to it, they'll be equal in measure by the property of vertically opposite angles we saw for intersecting lines, right? So अगर ये angle A है, ये angle भी A है, okay, these two angles are alternate in nature, right? And hence we call them as alternate angles. So remember, guys, along a transversal, the alternate angles are always equal. Okay, guys, so by the virtue of this, even this angle and this angle, they will be same, or they'll be equal in measure, right? That's about the alternate angles. Okay, the angles lying on the alternate sides of the transversal, they'll be equal in measure. Okay, we'll take it next step further. Okay, now we can see that here A and B form a linear pair, right? A plus B will be equal to 180 degrees. But अभी हमने क्या सीखा है, guys? Alternate angles theorem, right? Alternate angles theorem, which says that alternate angles across a transversal will be equal. तो अगर ये नीचे वाला angle अगर A है, okay, so ये वाला angle भी definitely A हो जाएगा, right? Right? So now I can remove this A for time being. Okay, from my reference, what do I have? This A plus this B should be equal to how much? 180 degrees. Right? Since these are lying in the interior, they are called as the interior angles. Okay, and remember always, guys, interior angles of parallel lines are supplementary. Okay, to the extent that you can say this angle and this angle, these two, the cross and the dot, they will also be supplementary. Okay, so always remember the interior angles are always supplementary. Supplementary matlab kya guys? The two angles which are adding to 180 degrees. So there is a question I want you all to solve, and you can just solve it and get the answer. If not, you can just look at the solution in some time. All right. So the question says L1 is parallel to L2 and L3 is parallel to L5. If angle A is 55 degrees, find angle B. Okay. So यहाँ पे they have given angle A का value is 55 degrees. Okay. So I replace it by 55 degrees first of all. Okay. Now मुझे B का value निकालना है, right? Guys, I observe that if this angle is 55, ये angle 55 होगा ना by the corresponding angles का property, right? Because L1, L2 are parallel. These two lines are parallel, right? So across the transversal L3, these two angles will be same. Similarly, guys, it is given that L3 is parallel to L5 from the question, right? मतलब अगर ये angle 55 है, ये angle भी कितना होगा? 55 होगा, right? By the corresponding angles property. Now B and 55 form a linear pair. So B plus 55 is 180. B is 180 minus 55. B is 125 degrees. L1 is parallel to L2 and L3 is parallel to L5. Same question. If angle A is 113 degrees, find B plus C. Okay. So again, in this case, what we have is, we have that L3 is parallel to L5. So अगर ये angle B है, तो ये angle भी क्या हो जाएगा? B हो जाएगा, right? By the corresponding angles property, right? And now B and C form a linear pair. So B plus C का answer कितना होगा? 180 degrees. Okay, that means the answer is independent of the value of A. Okay, the value of B plus C is nothing but 180 degrees. Okay, let's go on to the next question, guys. If L1 is parallel to L2 and L3 is parallel to L5, same question. And angle A is 135 degrees, find angle B. Okay. Now, guys, if angle A is 135 degrees, you can say this angle also is 135 degrees. Or this angle also is 135 degrees. Same with this angle, 135 degrees. Okay, 135 है तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? लीनियर पेयर में 45, ये भी हो जाएगा 45, ये भी हो जाएगा 45, ये भी हो जाएगा 45. Okay, this is all I can say, but I am not able to comment anything about these angles which are formed here, right, guys? Okay, why? Because L3 and L4 are not given as parallel, nor L4 and L5 is given parallel, right? That means you cannot comment anything about these angles here, right? That means for this question, the answer will basically be cannot be determined. Okay, since you cannot basically try to find out the angles across this particular transversal L4, right? So answer directly cannot be determined.